Being a YouTuber has been a dream of mine since about 10 years ago. It's also something I couldn't really do until about a year and a half ago, since up until then, I only had a phone as a way to make content. This is why I emphasize that the date of the Best of 2023's upload was a 1 year anniversary of my first full-fledged video on a computer. I haven't been making too much lately due to burnout, demotivation, and also real life getting in the way of editing. A lot of what inspired me to be a YouTuber in the first place was other YouTubers. The oldest examples of this are Vegeta777 and Fernaflow. These are two Hispanic YouTubers that I watched for a very long time. More current inspirations are Schlad, RT and Germa. I started watching Schlad and other YouTubers such as Slamsicle and Ted Nivison during the time I found them through SMP Live, which is 2019. A lot of my vocabulary and humor can be traced back to these three, mainly because I started watching them at a point where I was learning English, which is my second language. My first language is Spanish. Currently, I feel like I'm at the prime, I'm at the best moment to start pumping out videos and start growing my channel and shit, where I'm starting to feel less and less confident about growing my channel as things are happening. The current ecosystem on YouTube is scary as fuck. Looking at Schlad's latest videos, they have mostly been stuff like React content or just stuff in that same vein of it, and they've been getting upwards of 7 million, 8 million views, which is good. It is making him views and it's giving him a lot of traction, but comparing that to older videos of him where the content was more variety stuff, those videos are getting 1 million, 2 million views. This is really motivating to see. That's one of my main inspirations for being a content creator, is creating a type of content that personally I think is kind of lazy. I prefer watching YouTubers that play any game they want to play. RT Game and Germa are good examples of this. It's not just the game that you're following those people for. You're watching them for their personality pretty much. Also because of the game, I'll be looking up like if Germa played this game I like. This kind of mix means that there's a little bit of everything for everybody in their channel. And at some point, you're not just watching it because he's playing this game that you like. You're watching him because that's a funny guy. That guy right there, that's my favorite white boy. He's so funny. Looking at that, I'd like to also be in that same kind of spot where everything is mostly variety and stuff. But if you take a look at my channel and you sort by popular, you might see that there is a pattern. My TF2 content is getting a lot more views than pretty much anything else I make. I find that spot of doing variety shit and getting a consistent amount of views sounds like a really cool place to be as a content creator. So this is really fucking frustrating. If you look at the statistics on my first Tufer experience, which was uploaded 11 months ago, you can see that it got about 4,000 more views as recently as 3 months ago. What the fuck? Why is that? This video is 11 months old and it quadrupled the amount of views it had 7 months after it was uploaded. I don't know what causes this. I haven't made any TF2 videos in a while because I want to space out the TF2 content so that anything else I make can get the same amount of traction that this is. That's not proving very successful, unfortunately. I want things that I put as much or even more effort as the TF2 content to also be at that same place, but it's just not. And I don't want to pigeonhole my channel into just being TF2 or only one type of content that I don't even really enjoy making. TF2 is becoming just so difficult to make any content about with shit like the bot problem and the lack of updates and shit, which means that there isn't that much to talk about the game itself, and it's mostly about interactions that happen within the game and shit, which is fine as a way of making content, but it's just something I'd rather not deal with. Casual is miserable, and community servers, personally, I just do not enjoy, so I haven't been playing the game as much lately. Not even with the purpose of just playing the game casually have I been enjoying it. But you think that playing the game with the goal to make content in mind would be shitty, it would make a lot of things more narrow. Just playing casually now is not fun. And this really fucking sucks, because I believe a lot of my current subscribers come just from my TF2 content. This is really frustrating, and I just don't know how to handle this. I hope that simply making more videos of more varied shit and topics, boost my overall content to the level that TF2 content is currently sitting at. And this requires me to ask for your help. A lot of things related to the algorithm and growing a channel are completely out of my control, and this applies to like any other YouTuber that you see. And that way, you guys can help me though. Commenting helps increase engagement a lot. If you make comments and I reply to them or heart them, YouTube consider this to make my content and community more valuable, so that's obviously good. Sharing the video to friends or social media also helps it spread around in a way that isn't the algorithm, which has been proving to be very unreliable. And that is good that it would be spreading through a secondary means of that. If you've been paying attention to my outros specifically, you might have noticed that there's always a text that says subscribe somewhere in the screen. I do this a measure to remind people to, like and subscribe, all that shit, in a way that isn't obstructive or annoying. Liking and subscribing is also obviously good for how the video performs. However, lots of people just watch the video and forget to do either of those if you don't put a reminder. I really don't want to say shit like and subscribe in the middle of the video or put it in a text, like a shitty green screen somewhere in the screen, since that's just kind of annoying for watchers, but it's gonna become necessary at some point if I want my channel to be literally anything. If you can help me out with any of these ways to grow my channel and get YouTube to promote my stuff a little more, that'd be nice. I want to thank all of you that stick around for every video, mainly my friends, for encouraging me to keep working towards this goal. There's this person that popped out of my comments a couple months ago named Meme Man, who I know came to my channel looking for TF2 content, but actually watched a lot of the other stuff I made. That felt really nice. Also, I would like to point out that these kinds of comments are very uplifting and they actually make me feel really nice whenever I read them, so thank you. I'm gonna name a couple other big inspirations for the way I do content currently. Fish Tank is a massive inspiration when it comes to how I edit my videos because of his sick fucking editing style. His music choice also inspired some of mine. He uses very unique songs in his videos and I really like that. Amaxo is a big inspiration for what direction I want to take my scripted videos. I've talked to him a little before because of the art contests for his Discord and he's just really chill. T-Scoop's high thing videos are just really fucking funny. I really like that it's just friends fucking around, like they're getting high, but that's funny as fuck. Well, Microplier is a big inspiration because he literally has been doing his own thing for so long without riding any trends or anything. Misa Sinfonia is another inspiration for my humor and editing. He's a Hispanic YouTuber and he does kind of blog type content, which is cool that he manages to make that sort of content without it being super fucking boring. And also, some upcoming videos are the rest of the Minecraft server footage, year-old Gmod footage, full SCPSL video, a bunch of weird Discord call conversations, return to Among Us after 3 or 4 years of not uploading that game at all, another Lethal Company video, some Jackbox, and possibly a massive TF2 clip dump so that I can get rid of these 500 gigabytes of TF2 footage I have not used for anything. If you made it all the way to the end here, then thank you.